Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss The Merchant of Venice, Act 3, Scene 2, lines 191 till 234. So by the end of this video, you will be able to learn the explanation of lines 191 till 234, learn the meanings of difficult words of lines 191 till 234, learn the literary devices of the lines 191 till 234. So children, by now we have read that Bassanio has made his choice of caskets. He chose golden casket which carried Portia's portrait. Both he and Portia are extremely elated at this. Bassanio is not able to believe if he truly has won Portia's hand for marriage. Nerissa congratulates both Portia and Bassanio. Let us now read lines 191 till 197. Gratiano, my lord Bassanio and my gentle lady, I wish you all the joy that you can wish, for I am sure you can wish none from me. And when your honours mean to solemnize the bargain of your faith, I do beseech you, even at that time, I may be married too. Let us discuss the meanings, children. Mean means intend, solemnize, celebrate, the bargain of your faith, contract of your love, beseech, request, even at that time, at the same time. So children, Gratiano here addresses his Lord Bassanio and gentle lady Portia and wishes both of them the joy he can ever wish for. He knows that they too could never wish anything else from him. He entreats both of them that when they mean to celebrate their engagement and get married, he should also be allowed to get married at the same time. Let us read the gist of the lines, children. Gratiano addresses Bassanio and his kind-hearted lady Portia. He wishes them all the happiness that they can desire, but he is certain that they cannot desire more happiness than he wishes for them. He further says that when his honours decide to have the ceremony of their marriage performed, he would request them to allow him to get married at the same time. Let us now read lines 198 till 204. Bassanio, with all my heart, so thou canst get a wife. Gratiano, I thank your lordship, you have got me one. He takes Nerissa by the hand. My eyes, my lord, can look as swift as yours. You saw the mistress, I beheld the maid. You loved, I loved. For intermission no more pertains to me, my lord, than you. Let us discuss the meanings, children. So means provided that. As swift as yours is a simile. Beheld, saw. Intermission, a period of waiting. No more pertains to me is no more welcome to me. Now children, Bassanio agrees to him, saying absolutely he would allow him, but only if he could find a wife for himself. Gratiano now tells both Portia and Bassanio about his love. He says that he thinks that he has already found one, and he thanks Bassanio for the same. He says to Bassanio that he can fall in love just as quickly as Bassanio can. He here reveals that he loved Nerissa as soon as he laid his eyes on her. While Bassanio fell in love with Portia, he himself fell in love with Nerissa. He further reveals that the period of intermission, that is, the period of waiting, will not be agreeable to him, just like to Bassanio. He says to Bassanio that his fate depended on the choice of casket. Now children, as swift as yours is a simile, as I have already told you. Now what is the simile here? Gratiano compares his eyes to the swift eyes of Bassanio. Let us read the gist of the lines, children. Bassanio says that he would certainly allow Gratiano to get married, and he would allow him wholeheartedly to do so, provided that Gratiano can find a woman to marry him. Gratiano says that he is thankful to his lordship in this matter because he has made it possible for him to find such a woman. He says to Bassanio that his eyes are as quick and sharp as Bassanio's eyes. Gratiano further says that Bassanio saw the mistress and Gratiano saw the maid. He says that Bassanio fell in love with Portia and he fell in love with Nerissa because delay is no part of his character, just as it is no part of Bassanio's character. Let us read the lines 205 till 211. Your fortune stood upon the casket there, and so did mine too, as the meter falls for wooing here until I sweat again, and swearing till my very roof was dry, with oaths of love. At last, if promise last, I got a promise of this fair one here, to have her love, provided that your fortune achieved her mistress. Let us discuss the meanings, children. As the matter falls, as the things turn out. Swearing, making declaration. Roof here refers to the roof of mouth. Oaths of love, vows declaring love. Of, from. Achieved, one. So children, he further reveals to Bassanio that his fate depended on the choice of casket, and Gratiano's own fate also now depended on the caskets as the things turn out. Gratiano says that he started making love promises with all his energy and swearing vows till his mouth's roof was dry. Finally, he got a promise from Nerissa. If she keeps the promise, only then. So Nerissa said that she loved him and laid a condition that she would only marry Gratiano if Bassanio chooses the right casket and wins her mistress, Portia. Let us read the gist of the lines, children. Gratiano says that Bassanio's marriage depended upon his right choice of casket, and it so happened that Gratiano's marriage too depended upon the same choice. He courted Nerissa most assiduously, and in the process of courting her, he felt utterly exhausted with his effort and exertion. Even the roof of his mouth became dry because of the numerous oaths of love which he swore to convince her of his love. At last, he got a promise from the beautiful woman Nerissa to have her love only if Bassanio could win her mistress Portia by choosing the right casket. Nerissa gave him that promise, if a promise may be regarded as a commitment which must be fulfilled. Let us read the next lines, children. Lines 212 till 218. Portia, is it true, Nerissa? Now Portia asks Nerissa if whatever Gratiano is saying is true. Nerissa, Madam, it is so. You stand pleased with all. So, provided, stand, are. So Nerissa replies that it is quite true, but only if it's all right with Portia. Bassanio, and do you, Gratiano, mean good faith? The children, mean good faith means intend to marry her in good faith. So Bassanio also asks Gratiano to confess if what he is saying is true, and asks if he too intends to marry Nerissa in good faith. Gratiano, yes, faith, my lord. Faith here means indeed. So Gratiano says that he wants to do the same indeed. Bassanio, our feast shall be much honored in your marriage. So Bassanio here gets elated and says to Gratiano that both he and Portia would be honored to have Nerissa and Gratiano join them in their wedding ceremony. Let us read the gist of the lines, children. Portia asks Nerissa if this is a fact. Nerissa replies that it is a fact, but only if Portia is pleased with it and if she approves of it. Bassanio asks Gratiano if he really means what he has said and if he is honest about it. Gratiano replies that he truly is. Bassanio says that they shall feel much pleased if, at the time of their wedding feast, Gratiano and Nerissa also get married. Let us read the lines 219 till 224. Gratiano, but who comes here? Lorenzo and his infidel. What? And my old Venetian friend Salerio. Now children, there is a pun on this word infidel. Pun is basically a word which has got two different set of meanings. So here infidel means non-believer, Christian, and not faithful. So children, Gratiano notices someone is coming towards them and asks who is coming. He recognizes the strangers as Lorenzo and his Jewess, that is Jessica. He also notices his old Venetian friend Salerio. Enter Lorenzo, Jessica and Salerio. Bassanio, Lorenzo and Salerio, welcome hither. If that the youth of my new interest here have power to bid you welcome. To Portia, by your leave, I bid my sweet friends and countrymen, sweet Portia, welcome. So children, let us discuss the meanings. Hither means here. Youth of my new interest means newly acquired claim, power, right, leave, permission. So children, at this point in time, Lorenzo, Jessica and Salerio enter the stage. Bassanio welcomes Lorenzo and Salerio to this place, that is Portia's house. He asks Portia if his newly acquired right here have the power to bid him welcome. He seeks permission from Portia and welcomes his close friends and countrymen. Let us read the gist of the lines, children. Gratiano suddenly notices someone coming and asks who has come there. He recognizes them as Lorenzo and he is accompanied by his sweetheart Jessica, who is a non-Christian. He wonders who else is with them. He sees his old Venetian friend Salerio. Lorenzo, Jessica and Salerio enter the scene. Salerio has come as a messenger from Venice. Bassanio bids both Lorenzo and Salerio welcome to the place. He welcomes them to Portia's house as he feels he now has the authority to welcome them here by virtue of his newly acquired interest in the place. Turning to Portia, he asks for her permission to extend a welcome to his true friends and countrymen. Children, let us now read lines 225 till 234. Portia, so do I, my lord. They are entirely welcome. Lorenzo, to Bassanio, I thank your honor. For my part, my lord, my purpose was not to have seen you here. But meeting with Salerio, by the way, he did entreat me, past all saying nay, to come with him along. Salerio, I did, my lord, and I have a reason for it. Signor Antonio commends him to you. Gives Bassanio a letter. Let us discuss the meanings, children. Purpose, intention, by the way, by chance, past all saying nay, in spite of all arguments to the contrary. Signor, sir. Commends, sends his greetings. So children, Portia welcomes Bassanio's friends and countrymen, Lorenzo and Salerio. Lorenzo thanks Bassanio for a warm welcome and narrates that as far as he is concerned, his intention was not to come here at Belmont, but he met Salerio by chance. Salerio begged him to come along with him here to Belmont. He requested Lorenzo not to deny him. Salerio says to Bassanio that he actually did entreat Lorenzo to accompany him here to Belmont and he has a reason for it. He conveys that Sir Antonio has sent his greetings to Bassanio. Let us read the gist of the lines, children. Portia says that she too welcomes them, and she says that they are entirely welcome. Lorenzo thanks Bassanio for welcoming him. He says that so far as he is concerned, his purpose was not to meet Bassanio there, but he met Salerio on the way by chance. He was requested by Salerio to accompany him. In fact, Salerio pressed him so hard to accompany him that he could not say no to him. Salerio agrees that he certainly pressed Lorenzo to come with him, and he has a reason for having done so. He tells Bassanio that Signor Antonio has sent him there with his greetings to Bassanio and with a letter. Salerio hands over a letter to Bassanio. So that is all for the day, children. For your homework, do the homework given to you in your SNAP homework. Thank you.